Be a positive for Navi, but
it's all about the pace. How quickly do they go?
DRX slowly funneling up towards ramp, and I think now Navi and people backing towards a position to greet this execute.
This Cypher cam is so miserable to deal with. You've got to get so far up before you can clear it out. Meanwhile, DRX have gotten their way out onto the site. Some of the defenses are there, but Mako looking to play spoiler up in heaven. No challenge yet. It's just Sugetsu who's playing on the other side, and he's going to play into this. Well, of course he's going to play into this, but they walked right by each other, Mike!
He's able to slip through the poison orb here. Going to get the backstab on Xiao. He will fall.
Oh, it's a surprise. Now you see the double duelist from Navi causing problems. They've gotten the spike down. They've repositioned up towards heaven. You see some of the mollies come through, but you're not expecting Sugetsu here. Either way, handled. Zest cleans him up. All falls onto RB. He's got to swing out.
So they can make these pistols work.
What they do have here is the power in numbers. There are three on the other side of this smoke. Angel's left alone, and he does not have the weaponry to deal with it. Overwhelmed, CNED from up in heaven, who was supposed to be providing cover, shows up a little late, but not too bad. See the push through from Mako, not able to find any space either. This has gone absolutely sideways for DRX, and you didn't expect much. But this is almost as clean as you could possibly ask for from Navi.
And the one big objective here, obviously, for Navi, you don't want to see these rifles. Everybody from DRX drifting this way.
There's the flash. There's the confirmation. RB's ahead of it, though. They look to swing. Angel on the reposition, dropped. Xiao has to tuck tail and get away. And now in the face of the paranoia, in the face of the dog, manages to take one. Well done. But the site lost.
Sugetsu almost actually finds a kill on the way out. Zest will secure it though. CNED, a 1v4. Still pretty healthy, but he's found a couple of kills very early on here. We'll make this a possibility.
You see the paranoia and just how he's handling his crosshairs. There's someone low. Do DRX push into that, knowing what's on the other side? That's exactly what happens. Angel's punished. Read him like a book.
And relying heavily on that conditioning early on, but DRX are the ones to flip it. Actually wrong read.
Right.
Nobody even within earshot of hearing this. Are we going to benefit off these trips either?
No, I mean the cam looked like it spotted one. Both trips have been cleared. You see the utility from RB has been planted and set up. And they can draw a line in the sand here, Mike. They can establish you still intent on pushing into the teeth of this defense. Into the weapon, the paranoia is there. Buzz waiting to go, and there he goes! CNED plucks him out of the sky! Xiao not able to follow suit. Op hits the ground harmlessly as the site once again is lost.
Gotta be careful, he has to toe the line here.
You see CNED is now peeking out towards heaven with that Viper wall up. There's really no information of what's coming in through mid. Angel's gonna get overwhelmed once again. RB's gonna be late on this pinch, but they're gonna get heaven control. Unless CNED can do something about it, and no, he's dropped instantly. The satchel out, Zipan trying to hold the line, trying to keep him back. One's all he finds.
Sugetsu slipped through. He's ahead of this.
They have no idea. You're absolutely right. How much work can he find? Stacks with 20 HP. Laughing in the face of danger, swinging forward and getting another.
But they got the open plant once again. There's a chance here for Sugetsu to follow rounds, but certainly not so far.
No, the taste of their own medicine is bitter. But they want to fight this, the paranoia and the flash. Oh, this is beautiful, but he finds nothing. I was so well set up. I thought they were dead. But Angel now trying to face into the smoke and play hero. He cannot do it either. What a fumble.
I mean, the Seeker just reveals Angel's TP at the worst possible time. Showstopper doesn't catch him, but he's overwhelmed. Zipan and Sugetsu now in a 2v4. Showing intention to actually commit towards this.
Player standing.
But it's going to seal the deal. Sugetsu finds a response though.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a 1v4 if he wants to pull this off. You see the reposition from RB heading towards heaven. Just another thing to consider. Since A towards ramps, and they instantly flip back towards B. Buzz is already through with the paranoia, but Zipan's ult keeps them back. He's going to get a second and potentially more. CNED's on the hunt. It was messy, but both connect. And now Stacks is left alone, having to think through what the heck just happened. How did we get here? CNED with 3 and Navi does 2.
A great rotation. Does it need to? There's 3 members of Navi.
Buy time. Let your lurker find some space, clear out some utility, but that's it. They go, they pounce, and Xiao's there to receive. Gets the first, has the Seekers. Felt like they were perhaps a bit too quick on the trigger. Spike, something like that. They're gonna flip though. And RB's gonna find some space. The spike is there and it instantly falls to the ground. So gets you dancing around the cage. I don't think they've had two, I mean, maybe other than the pistol where they fully pushed through, but Navi's timing is great. Angel in the swing gets the duelist.
Okay, finds a second as well. Through the same smoke, Marco will fall. An early advantage, one of the first we've really seen from Navi, where they're able to disengage from.
Angel giveth and Angel taketh away. Question his aggression, and you question why he's first to die so often, and sometimes it looks rough, but then other times he just frags. You gotta take the good with the bad in situations like that. Well, he's getting cheeky, isn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if he wants to hold on to this rifle, get a consolation at least.
He does get 2 orbs very quickly.
They're creeping closer and closer.
Meanwhile, it's the same Cypher cam. It's the same setup. Buzz has gotten through. Looking for the trip, finds it. They're going to invest a lockdown, too. They're going to fully send on this.
Very late investment in the lockdown, and yeah, it's punished by the paint shell. A little bit unconsidered there.
Yeah, such an important tool, no longer available. Mako, though, able to clear one out. The paranoia to buy some more time and create space for another.
Ooh, what?
What a shot! Zest is also playing really far off. The turret's still up and he has 2 mollies. I mean, you're expecting Angel to make a play here. I don't know if he's gonna find the space. Oh my gosh, he slipped the net. Rattle off a second flash in towards Garage. But once again, it's a hit towards A. It's a hit right into the teeth of the defenses of the Cypher, and Zipend's there too. He's already gotten a couple. Angel trying to swing out and pile it on, and he cannot. And now the op has shown up. How do you get past this? Oh, that wall just barely keeping him alive. Zest is gonna find a lot of room here.
He's got the spike as well, so he's able to slip away from this. You see the ping on the minimap actually shout, considering the possibility of being flanked. CNED picking up the slack. Again, Zest actually getting confirmation on the back of the Trailblazer sound cue. Able to find this plant now. Stacks a little bit disconnected from this. Can he find a backstab with Navi funneling towards spawn?
Timing is everything.
It's an open plant for him. He has to play this late. He's getting aggressive.
Patience. You still have 2 flashes. Be patient. He's gotten the first. No real idea of the second in the smoke. Meanwhile, CNED still with the op going forward.
Now he can drift deeper. He's actually resetting towards main.
Just a tap. Just a tease. Just a bait for the swing, and CNED lands it. And now Sax is too far away. He's too far away. But it was enough to pull off.
Funneling to Garage very early on. RB, got to respect this. He's going to play his life and back away. That's it. The Nano Swarm dealt with very quickly as well. So full 5v5 here in the post plant.
Yeah, nothing quite like it on a pistol. If you like chaos, you're in for some.
So nobody actually exploring towards spawn here. Would have had a shorty to deal with in the hands of RB, but what can DRX get it set up here? Still got plenty of util to work with.
Oh,
Not
it's
sure
gotten
where that's
stuck.
going.
Oh no. Get on down there, buddy. He's overwhelmed. Somehow still dropped. I thought he was going to find a window. His kills go traded back and forth. The 4v3 as you see DRX starting to funnel forward, starting to take space back. But Navi hold the line. Stacks left alone.
DRX. Flash over the top.
They're going to push this. Sugetsu has so much info. Done well to take one.
It's a similar situation we talked about on one round of Bind where they find the kill, but no real upgrade here.
Yeah. Woo! RB with a nice pluck. Crispy shots. The second just a bit wide. And again, a spot where DRX, they've gotten a couple of kills, but as you mentioned it off of the first, no real way to upgrade. Nothing really found. No, in most other circumstances, you see this and go, okay, we're able to upgrade a weapon. Now we can fight back on a little bit more of equal footing, but that's just not the case. Zest is nothing more but a ghost, and he's about to swing out into a Guardian, and well,
Hang on.
or excuse me, a Vandal. See if he can pick it up. He's just so paranoid. Mako's got to take some space here. He's got to be a little bit more pacey on this. That paranoia's going to buy some time. Weapon grabbed!
Whoa.
And it's fallen down to a 1v1. Of course, it is Zest with the Vandal, upgraded. Angel in the 1v1, misses on the first. We saw Sugetsu pull off some pretty ridiculous things from the defensive side here. We'll see if RB can do the same with the turret to help. Zipan up top, too many things to consider. CNED, nice with it. The second after the upgraded weapon, and that's enough to get the sight. Oh, unless Buzz gets ahead of it. That's exactly what he does. He just buys time and he wins the round. What a play from Buzz. And they had the money to buy. You see an interesting financial approach from DRX. Mako once again getting challenged. You gotta pick a target, bro. It's either the dog or it's CNED. You pick the wrong one. Zipan's already back sight. Buzz had no idea. See if they can reposition though. Angel's really, really far out. Really far up by himself. Dog spotting him, and yep, Zest from up top, but well handled by Xiao. Well handled by... Really by process of elimination, you know it's not towards male. Buzz is gonna go. He's got the showstopper in a bucky. But Zest not able to find space, not able to create anything with it. Seeker's invested the paranoia out. CNED's able to get through. But Buzz finds space, and now he's got the showstopper, but CNED stops it. A second two found onto Sax. CNED's gonna win.
Well, talked about being a hero yesterday. Might just need to be once again hit.
It's been quiet, but RB's done well to get one so far. Still dancing around. The second with the turret to help. Hero answering the call, at least a little bit, as Zest and Buzz have shown up too.
Control of the spike as well. Angel have to pull off a miracle here to recover this 1v3. Still pretty healthy, but Marco going to be the first one to overcome. And spotted here on the peak. See the other eyes of DRX trained on this position. Now Marco's still with a paranoia available.
Speaking of which, waits it out.
Shadows traveling.
I mean, he's certainly taking his time on this. Roomba, the satch.
On the other side of things, but a pit will eliminate that possibility. Yeah, okay.
Easy now.
Yeah. But I mean, he's come right out of the pit. Is he?
Yeah, he's
got plenty of time to get back in, yeah.
I wondered here what DRX would do with this, because you know there's some presence mid. They got a flash, and they heard a dog from the attacking side towards A. But they don't, I mean, they don't fully send. They don't fully rotate A.
Well, actually, it's crucial that Zest does get this wall off, because Navi have set up right behind it already. RB's utility scattered across sight and heaven.
And note where the utility's positioned too, on the other side of the wall. But if they get past it, if they find the timing, that layer's gone. You see him staring at it. Go on. Mouse button 1, there you go. Paranoia out in the dash forward. The turret has been cleared. RB once again has so much to do, and he knows the showstopper's in his face, staring into death with not much to do. Seeing it on the swing, and it's Xiao who gets the kill. The defenses of DRX had previously stood so tall, stood so strong, crumble.
Spike planted.
Wall. And a tap at the door. Once again, just a threat. The Prowler through, and Buzz never left the ground.
No investment just yet, but DRX happy to continue forwards.
I mean, Navi have such a good setup, though. You know that they're not going to be pushing in and try to flip B. Because of that, you can invest the fault line, the shock darts. You can send 3 towards A. They can drop so much here.
You should run.
So do we actually see the late lockdown invest here? Stack snappy with the first Zipan will fall.
Still so much to do, though. I mean, Navi forced to take a step back for just a moment.
And with that blind kill, actually CNED does get the showstopper up. Nearly actually catches RB with the second there.
He's going in with it. The alarm bot there, and it once again never fires. Zest still able to play in it, though. RB with the first, finally equalizing things. But how much more can they do? Can Navi break their way through what they have? Careful here for aggression towards A main. You've got the fault line set up. The haunt is cleared. What is Zipan waiting for? There it is. And there's the swing. Angel looking to dip on the second, drops RB.
We were mentioning earlier, that's the sort of value you want to see from a smoke early on from Angel. Now, not necessarily as much of an issue. Buzz able to get right ahead of this Killjoy setup though will clear a lot of space, and this time around the plant comes through. A 3v4 in the post plant. Not much in the form of utility to secure it, but this actually throws out the paint shell. Paranoia sent as well very early on here, Doug.
Very early, you're absolutely right. The drone has been cleared. Oh, and that's
what was that?
Again, a gifted one, maybe off of a tag from the drone. I believe that was the case. I didn't think the drone made it out of the smoke. Either way, he gets a kill. Buzz playing him close! Buzz!
He's got another nade.
And he has time. Oh, but he doesn't even get it off. Sugetsu with a massive...
For Navi. They'll look to find maybe something into B site, but there's nothing on the other side of this.
No. I'm surprised that they invested the Hunter Suri, but I mean, it worked. Very well handled. You can see what the intent was for DRX too. A different Viper wall. We hadn't seen that towards B, and then a quick pounce out from Buzz with the Judge. The only weapon that they had in that round. Yeah, they have no shot in this one. Shock darts too. CNET cutting everything off well. When they thought they had a read on the situation, the rugs pulled out from under them. But Zip able to get one onto Stacks. Buzz with everything to do. This position surely not expected, surely not found yet. He can do it all by himself. Arby's going to be scaling forward as well, and Alarmbot deep to cut off any control. But Buzz falls. I mean, they've got him pinched in. Mike, this is discombobulated. This is messy. He's got to get the kill on an Angel. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's gone sideways. It goes so horribly sideways. Arby's now just sitting on the other side with no way to make a play. That's to sit back off of the dart.
Angel's playing in the cart as well. He's able to control this space outside. B Stacks picked off once again. No response found either. DRX shepherd in towards this C site right now.
You're running out of time here. If you're going to flip the map, it's got to be now, and the utility hasn't been cleared. They've done such a good job of doing it, but they don't seem to care. Managed to get a couple. You've got Zest who's cutting off rotations towards B, but the spike has to go down very soon. And you still have so much presence here from Navi.
Angel's found that kill.
This should open things up. That shock dart, oh, it didn't bounce. It was a little bit deeper. RB's getting one. A 2v2 somehow. Mako, 85 HP, no armor. The swing out is there, and they try to bully Shao, and they do. They've left Zipan in this. And early A aggression, too.
Yeah, throwing everything behind this now.
Yeah, they are. Set up CNED. What?
That's a big pick. DRX, so they try and explode on the back of this. Yes, they do. The showstopper doesn't land, but Stacks will find the kill on Shao.
So well handled. The swing out. I mean, DRX have played this perfectly. The problem is, though, Mike, we've said this before, and Navi somehow find a way to Houdini their way into the round.
A 2v5, Doug?
Have we seen
surely not.
Zipan ahead of things, ahead of the Nightfall, ahead of the first. Clothesline, though. Meanwhile, there's so much space that DRX are taking towards A. They've just smoked off the turret, but they're going to commit to the C site. Both nanoswarms have been used, and they're not going to be able to get through.
20 seconds. And they're past the turret. They're behind this already. Sugetsu seems aware of it, though.
It was smoked off at first. You see the first few share of shots go wide. The spike finally seems like it's going to go down, but DRX
it doesn't go
pushing
down.
right back. He's not going to have time. He's well out of reach.
It's on the second jump peak. That's going to be a big paranoia to slow things down as well.
Yeah, but what's ahead of it? Buzz on the swing. Stacks there, popping through the smokes. Well done by DRX. Shao's by himself and somehow manages to sidestep the satchel. It never goes off. Gets a kill, upgrades a weapon to 1v3. Well, it landed on him.
10 seconds left.
The plant, the secondary objective at least. Shao, 50 HP, Bulldog in hand. And find anything else? No, Zest.
They're already ahead of the smoke, and the Prowler confirming there's no one there. So DRX on the move. Zest feeling some of the pressure, having to take a step back, try to bide some time. Stay alive for the rest of them to show up. I mean, CNED's already through, and Angel's already gotten a kill. Oh, but he doesn't find anything. They've somehow managed to keep them back at least for a little bit. They're going to bonus them, Mike. Stacks and RB are up. Never mind, I jinxed him. It's RB by himself.
So gets you down to 15 HP. This is definitely doable for RB.
Do they know where he is?
Asking for another clutch from the hero of DRX once again. Shao
Got
posted
time.
up, but he's found
He's
the
got it.
first.
What do they do with it? They're just going to funnel out onto C, and they're going to do so quickly. Buzz dropping a nade. I mean, but the dart, he's lit up. That Nightfall's going to help, though. They're going to funnel behind it. They flood out onto the site. Just when you thought Navi had control. Oh my gosh, she still got the kill onto CNED. What?
Somehow will equalize the head count. The lockdown will clear sight. Navi will be able to get a comfortable plant.
Whoa,
Orbital
that's
strike as well. Angel going to follow up on this.
I love that too, so deep. Set the line of scrimmage further back. Force them to invest utility to take space that they should normally have. This puts DRX in a brutal spot.
The problem being as well, look how disconnected Shao. He's actually going to invest the Hunter's Fury here to deal with the lockdown instead. And that's just going to pave the way, open things up for Stacks.
I mean, DRX are still rolling behind it. Stacks gets a second, Shao to get to the only two that remain. And Shao, as you mentioned, so disconnected, so far back. 25 HP, nothing but a classic. So gets with everything to do and nothing found. All on to Shao now. Tries to swing one with the classic, the second maybe.
Could see a clash here, actually.
We haven't had many of these. The haunt is the distraction for Buzz to get the kill onto CNED, and he gets a second. The spike is down, but there's not enough to follow up, I don't think. Did they seize that? Yeah, Shao's stuck.
What is that adjustment from Shao?
Entirely. Zest tagged. A high-low, way too much to deal with here, surely. But they've given him 1v1s. They're repositioning. Zest has a shot at this. It's small, and it is not.
RB will be called upon once again.
Utility there to help and utility there to cover. He goes from up top, and RB's able to swing around, drop him. Zipan, though, there for the trade. He answered the call for one. Sugetsu there. Oh, you could tell Buzz was suspecting where the play was coming. 13 seconds left. Spike planted. Zipan has the Rolling Thunder, and there it is. It's going to push a couple of members back, but it seems like DRX may have found a swap right through it. The Haunt finding info, finding value. It's Buzz getting one. Shao with the shock darts. It's just a tap out onto Spike, a 2v2 now. Sugetsu's still there. They've got him corralled in. DRX surrounded. They've already gotten it to half. It's got to be.
RB looking to throw a curveball potentially here towards a B-side execute.
We haven't seen much of that.
No. They do follow through.
I mean, they've gotten so much space for free. I guess why not? Are they going to try to flood again off the paranoia? Yeah, that seems to be the case. They have the Haunt there, too, to provide some cover to get some info. Shao able to get the snap, but it looks like they're going to get equal unless Zipan and Sugetsu can do something about it. Weapons upgraded for the defense. And there's really nothing that they can do. They're going to have to flood behind the flash. Stacks has already gotten it! But unless CNED scales up, that showstopper, yeah, is going to get some space, and it's going to buy some time, but it's not going to get much else. You can't help but bring back to memory what we just saw in the previous round, this time with the paranoia, this time with the ult, and this time the kill. But Navi keeping things at bay for now. Mako should have a chance to rotate through, create some space, and cause some problems. Zest is also there, but you see CNED ready for it. And Mako has to be aware of it now, has to respect the possibility of what's on the other side. No swing on the C's. Mako patient. Gets the first, looking to control the spam on the second, not able to connect, but Zest, what? Through the box, lands it onto Zipan. And now Lockdown drop the second
trade-off
one.
lockdowns.
Yeah, Venn diagramming the site, leaving a 2v2, Stacks with the Nightfall to confirm where they're going. The silence definitely.
They've read it well.
Yeah. I mean, they're ahead of it. Yeah, the alarm bot is there, but Stacks is going to get a chance to make the play! He's gotten it down to one. He's going to have to get the spike down very quickly, and that's going to force RB to go quickly. It forces him to go fast, but no. Plant giving up. RB on the swing. He's there, and he lands the shots! And they've gone back to where the nanos were previously. The satchel just cleared of both. They're going to NB. The alarm bot's going to give it away. Forcing Stacks back. Alarm bot actually just repositioned back out onto the site. It moved at first, didn't go off. Now they're... Zipan is the Rolling Thunder, Mike. It's going to be so chaotic as you see them both vying for control of such a small space. But Navi equalizing, it's a 3v.
Sheriff in here. A Guardian in the hands of Zest.
Oh, it's the same.
It opens up.
It's the same play. But CNED surely has taken us the distance. I mean, with an opener like that, and the Rolling Thunder to secure things, Mako stunned up, stunned around, tries to reposition, and does so into his death. A foregone conclusion here, as it seems like once again,
Player standing.
we're getting some extra Valorant, folks.
Yeah.
RB would have to 1v5 to pull this off and get the defuse. We talk about miracles. This would be certainly that. A prime. And see, everyone's piled up, and that's not just DRX I'm talking about. 3 members from Navi here. The fault line from Zipband still in play. The Aftershock 2. Off of the smokes, they try to get through, and all of that utility is just going to be so much to deal with. Buzz killed himself. Falls to his own nade, but Zest makes it okay. Keeps him in it. And Zest gets 3. He's got the pit.
He hasn't thrown it down just yet. RB will find Sinez just Shao to recover a 1v4. DRX players clinging to life. Look at the HP bars. But Shao will need nothing short of a miracle to flip this back.
Position given away. I mean, and just such an impossible situation. Fully decayed, and time is of the essence. Not much he can do here. DRX are going to take a lead in overtime, and perhaps none bigger than that one. Navi backs against the ropes.
They're going to stun back out of this on the back of the dart.
Nothing to clear it either.
Mako.
I mean, Mako's in so much trouble, but Buzz! He's got the ult! I mean, they've wiped the floor with Navi!
Shadows traveling.
Final nail in the coffin! Putting him away! Buzz with 3! DRX are playoffs bound!
In the blink of an eye.
All my brags turn to facts, all my hunters turn to racks, all my ladies turn to snacks. SUVs black on SUVs.